Undefeated Ben Mcneil in the red gloves, back after nearly a year away is Jackson Degrey in the blue. This bantamweight #1 contender bout is brought to you by Mountain Land Supply Company, providing the best products and meeting customers' needs first. Mountain Land Supply Company, an official sponsor of Fierce FC. Huge shot landed by Degrey.
Good cross, too.
Head kick as well. Degrey with the highest win percentage of any fighter Mcneil has fought thus far.
Degrey's being very disciplined with his hands for his defense. It's really solid. Good leg kick.
Down goes Mcneil, nearly wobbled but able to get back up against the cage. Degrey landing with accuracy, Jason.
Degrey looking really good tonight. Wow.
I really like how he's using that side clinch. He's controlling one arm and keeping the neck away and being able to throw knees.
He threw a nice knee to the body and then another nice leg kick by Degrey.
Mcneil in on that takedown. Degrey able to weather the storm, and back to the standing exchanges they go.
You can hear Jackson Degrey's corner calling for a head kick on the break.
Degrey with high-level striking out of Spider Monkey Muay Thai in Orem, Utah.
Jackson Degrey looking crisp on his feet tonight. Nice knee to the body again.
There it is.
They want that head kick.
Mcneil seemingly wobbly out of these exchanges. Degrey cool and composed throughout it all. Nice up kick to the body there as he throws a left hook.
Nice switch kick by Mcneil, but he's paying for it.
Degrey began to chase the back. Mcneil able to get him over the top, and a knee landed by the fighter out of the pit, SLC. Degrey's looking up. I wonder if he's looking for a clock. There's not one in here. He might be used to the Maverick Center, Jason.
He might be. I did see him catch a glimpse up there. I love the composure from Degrey. Just calm, cool. He seems like he sees everything coming.
Jackson, back to the body, please. The body's there too.
Huge shot landed by Degrey. Mcneil backs up.
30 seconds, Jackson. 30 seconds.
Great big knee.
Big knee to the body.
Head kick.
Mcneil backed up by the pressure of Degrey as he lands another one. A huge pop out of the Legacy Event Center.
That left hook has been landing all night for Degrey. And the knees to the body.
Really impressed by Degrey's striking.
All Degrey through one. Jason, again, as mentioned earlier, just accurate.
Just accurate. I mean, he was so composed there. It seemed like he seen everything that Ben was going to throw to him. He was calm, cool, collected, throwing counter shots, throwing knees to the body. Great footwork. 10-9 round for Degrey.
Agreed. I agree.
We just see Ben Mcneil in the corner. Eric, what are you reading from the body language?
I think he's just trying to take some input from his corner. He's listening. He's paying attention. He doesn't look. Typically, I'd look at a fighter's lips. If his lips are super blue or something, I'd worry about his fatigue. I don't think that's the case here necessarily. And he's responding to his corner, so he's taking orders essentially on what he should do.
Right now, Jackson Degrey just a hair better right now on the feet. He looks sharp tonight.
All right, headed to the top of round two for this #1 contender fight. The winner of this will get a title shot next. Mcneil, a little bit more pep in his step as he lands one to the body as well, Eric.
Yeah, it looked like Degrey partially defended that with his elbows.
He wants that left hook. He's waiting at the counter with that left hook.
He sees it.
He sees it.
There's the head kick.
Yeah, right now I feel like Degrey is just seeing everything that Mcneil. Now let's see. Now McNeil's on the ground. Let's see what he's got.
We're up, Jackson.
Jackson looks over in the corner and nod. They want him to get up, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Up, up, up. Jackson.
McNeil, his last win was by submission in the first round. It took 1 minute and 24 seconds.
Now we're working our way.
Certainly within his wheelhouse to get it back to the grappling as he lands here on top right up against the broadcast
Good,
booth.
good, good. Now practice.
Degrey right back up.
Let's go. Out to the back. Good. Jackson, he's changing levels. Teach to the body.
Still throwing the left head kick.
Uppercut.
Cut under the left eye of McNeil. Looks like we do have an eye poke there. Ben McNeil immediately saying, my bad. Back to the action we go. Looks like we actually won't. Looked like they were going to, but now they separate once again.
I couldn't tell if it was
Certainly an eye poke.
definitely an eye poke.
I didn't.
I thought it was a kick.
I thought it was a kick too.
Unfortunately, we don't have replay here tonight.
Do they stop him with a kick in the amateur ranks? I don't know the rule set for that.
I've never seen it, but I mean,
It looks like he lost a contact. We see solution. We see. I'm unsure of what exactly. A little bit of chirping from the audience. Small area here tonight at the Legacy Event Center, 100 by 100 feet within the inside. Looks like we are ready to go. Dave Selyestead calls back on the action.
Uppercuts and teach. He's going to change levels. He's going to change his levels.
Jackson's corner is calling for teeps. There it is.
Beautiful shot landed by Degrey.
oh,
Slip but landed the head kick. Is Degrey right back up?
Use that
good thing is he was able to get right back up. He didn't have to pay for that positioning. Big knee to the body.
Huge knee landed by Degrey. Moved back McNeil.
There you go. The left off. Set it up.
Once again, accurate in his attack is Degrey. McNeil in on a shot.
I feel like Jackson's corner is playing a video game because everything they're calling, Jackson is listening and doing exactly what they're saying.
Yeah, immediately too.
He's got his neck. That's nasty. Oh, I thought he was.
Good, Jackson. Uppercuts inside. Jackson, I need that right hand more straight. More straight.
There.
That's it.
Same.
He's just pressing that A button right straight.
15 seconds, Jackson.
Now Ben Neal, that's the best combination we've seen from Ben Neal for the night.
Good
Nice little
combination.
1-2.
Trying to set up the trip there.
Final seconds of round number 2. We will head to a third. Jason, you said this was going to be the fight of the night. You also mentioned Tyler Call, Lane Dalton. I mean, you're pretty accurate here tonight, man.
Yeah, I feel like Jackson Degrey is kind of pulling ahead. He's just a step ahead of Ben McNeil right now. He sees everything that's coming. A pretty dominant performance so far by Jackson Degrey. I mean, he's in there. I don't think I've seen a fighter in a long time this calm and cool and collected inside the cage.
And on top of that, the longest layoff of his career. I mean, he's been away for nearly a year.
Shows that he's been in the gym and working on the tools because he's showing them like we were talking about. Everything his corner calls, he's right on.
Took a few months away when he got married after his last fight against Jared Melton. The gym actually thought that he had quit. It wasn't the case. He just needed to get his life figured out and figure out some ways to continue living on and continue to be able to train. Jackson Degrey looks as good as he's ever looked, Jason.
He's one round away from getting a title shot right now if he can continue this performance.
Well, hats off to him if he needed a couple of months because I can attest that fighting can ruin a marriage.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Ben McNeil. We see quite the bruising underneath that left eye. Headed into the top of the third round. Beautiful up kick there, landed by Degrey.
You're looping it too much.
Right up the center.
He's setting it up. You can see he's setting up that right. He wants it. There it is.
So I think McNeil's starting to, you're starting to see some fatigue. See how his nose is going past his toe. He's off balance.
You can see it in his punches and his kicks. They're just not there like they were in that first round. Degray's just, another eye poke it looked like.
It looked like they might have head clashed.
I think it was a head clash, yeah.
Because I didn't see a hand.
Looks like a little bit of talking. Ben McNeil saying he didn't do anything.
Get behind the jab. Pressure behind the jab.
Degrey continues to land accurately.
Jackson. Inside uppercut.
I'd really like to see Jackson take just a half a step back and throw that cross again. He's just a hair close.
Seeing a little bit more blinking out of Degrey. You've got to wonder if his field of vision is obstructed following what just happened. Changing the level, Degrey finds him in sprawls.
Now, Jackson. Hammer fist now. Jackson, touch his face. Touch his face. Touch his face. Jackson, no more singles. Give me more than one, please.
His corner's telling him to do the right things. He wants to see some more combinations and see him string some things together, and that could end this fight.
Behind the jab. Jackson, double the jab up. Double it up. Double it up.
Double jab uppercut. Just what they've been calling for. Again.
Degrey gets a pop from the crowd once again as we near the end of round number 3.
Big uppercut right there. I'd like to see that uppercut or that cross and that hook again. I'd like to see him go back to that left hook. I think he's definitely there. Right there. Oh. Starching right hand.
Jackson Degrey looking phenomenal tonight.
Oh. Down goes McNeil once again. That's it! Jackson Degrey jumps the line to the top of the bantamweights. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching Fierce Fighting Championship on YouTube. For more daily content, make sure to click that subscribe button as well as the bell so you don't miss any of our daily fights, podcast clips, highlights, as well as our full weekly podcast. If you want to tune into one of our live shows, go ahead and head over to fiercefightingchampionship.com.